Hi YouTube, I am Shweta. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm back again with another topic for all of you. This one is going to be how your spirit team views you. Basically, what are the spirit guides and your ancestral team's opinion of you, and how do they see you, how do they view you, everything we are going to be covering in this video. And yes, this is going to be a very interesting kind of a video. I have never done something like this, not even for my clients. So this is going to be a new experience for me. And hopefully this actually helps you in one way, shape or form, and you're able to get the most of it. Definitely watch this video till the end to get the most, right? So yeah, before I go ahead, definitely like, save, share this video if you want to. Comment what you want to watch next. Definitely do let me know if this video resonates. I read all the comments and it's like I'm kind of getting to know you. So please definitely keep doing that. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Hype this video as many times as you can. It really, really helps me. It is a great energy exchange. So please do that. Subscribe. And if you want to book a personal session with me, I have all the information in the description box below. So you can always book that and we can go ahead, right? So without any further delay, let's just get into it. I have two piles in front of me. One is an agate, which is pile number 1, and a malachite, pile number 2. Both are really transformative, very nice crystals. So choose one, whatever connects with you, whatever feels like this is the one for you. Be as intuitive as possible. If you want to pause this video, you can as well. Look at the color, look at the shape, look at what it emits as an aura. So whatever feels called to you, you can pick. If both are calling to you, then you can watch the entirety of the video. That's fine. All right, I think you guys have chosen. Let's get into it. All right, if you've chosen pile number 1, which is the agate, this is going to be your tarot reading where we're going to see how your spirit team views you, what opinions they have of you, what do they want to tell you, everything, right? So right off the bat, some of you are going to a water body location very soon, or have been to a water body location very soon. So it could be a beach, it could be a lake, it could be a pond. Some people have, made a trip towards a water body arena. It could be a beach or whatever beachy place, beachy country, or are planning or have planned already. Okay, so I'm seeing very heavy water energy here. So I'm assuming that even in the cards that I pull out, there will be an element of water somewhere. Okay, some of you are like water oriented people, like you choose a beach or a mountain. There is an element of water body that you love, like you love long showers, you love to be around water, you love to just dip your feet in the pond or in the lake or in a pool. You guys are great swimmers. You're a water baby. Basically, you are a water baby. You love to collect pebbles, shells, random things from the beach. You love to pick knickknacks from a beach, and you feel like there is a connection you have with water. Like you do definitely feel a sense of calming presence. If you are going through something very bad, if you're having a negative energy around you, you immediately just take a long shower, or you just go towards a water body. You'll drink a lot of water, or you're in the process of drinking a lot of water. You love the way the water calms you. Okay, and maybe that is a sign that you need to be around water more, or this is a sign that you have to let your emotions flow. It could be anything, right? Some of you are trying to get your schedule in balance. Some of you are trying to get your weight checked, weight in balance. Some of you are trying to eat healthy. Some of you are trying to create balance around your society, around your like you're trying to create a systemic balance as well. You're trying to educate people around the world or around your environment as to this is right, this is wrong. So there's a restoration of balance that you're trying to do, which is great, or you should be doing. All right, actively try to pursue righteousness and justice in your life to be able to find yourself getting success, right? Some of you might be having some reproductive issues, or if you're not having reproductive issues, then you should be careful, because there is a possibility that there could be some problems, or you're trying to get answers to certain womb issues that you're having, right? Some kind of reproductive problems that you have been facing. You will get answers to it, or you have to take a little bit more importance towards it, right? So your moon cycles, your dates, you have to be very particular about them as well. Men and women both. Okay, some men and women both might be having reproductive problems. Okay, that's what it is from this energy. Let's see. Okay, some of you must be wearing brown, gray, off-white, cream, blue, dark blue, light blue. You might be having, like on your clothes, you might be having silver jewels. Okay, you might be having circles on whatever you're wearing, circles. Okay, that's about it. Now let's see how does your spirit team view you. Okay, what is it that they want to tell you, everything about it. So pile number 1, this is going to be your tarot reading. Let's see So right off the bat, I'm getting an energy of some kind of a water body. So hopefully I get that. Your spirit team now is always testing you. Your spirit team will test you every single day. I think pile number one, it's not that the spirit team hates you, or it's not like the spirit team doesn't like you. It just gives you doses of reality checks all the time. Like you will notice that no matter how great you feel, no matter how great you achieve in success, like how great success you achieve, there will be some hidden lesson that you will keep getting. And the universe is actually telling you, like that is how they view you, that you are the person. And one thing I'll tell you, right, it's not like only you will have those difficulties. Every person who will maybe pick this pile, or in life also, who is not watching this video, will go through those tests. Whoever is in the world, born in this world, will go through certain tests. But what the universe is actually wanting to view you as is, are you able to do something about it, right? The universe will give you a challenge every single day. Every single day there will be a challenge. Some things is not going right, something is going right, right? Simple things. Certain places you're not getting your, you're not able to, actually I'll take out this card, you're not able to get your cab on time, you're not able to book your ride on time, or randomly a friend will tick you off, randomly you will get scolded by people in your office, or in your college, or in authority. Randomly you will feel a sense of anxiety. Why? Like just randomly. There will be places where you will feel disappointed with people's behaviors, you will feel disappointed with your family. So there will be constant, like there have been in fact constant tests that you had to go through. And what the universe is actually asking you, or is demanding you, or is testing you, is what choices do you make during that time? What is the what is that shift that you do that makes you likable for them, right? I'm not saying that the spirit team will hate you forever. I'm not at all saying that. What I'm trying to say is that when a challenge is thrown at you, what choices do you make that will either make you look like a hero or make you look like a sore loser? And I'm going to be honest. What is it that you make of, like whenever a challenge is thrown at you, what kind of a presumption and what kind of an approach do you take that will ensure, like that perspective will ensure how the spirit team looks at you? So for now, I will say the spirit team will throw you a lot of challenges, will give you a lot of like tests to make, like perseverance test, patience test, right? Any kind of a emotional test, relationship test, health test as well, right? But then in that very moment, the universe is also seeing that if you're reactionary, and if you're getting into a zone which is not you, which is not necessarily who you are, when you're acting out, when you get very when you blame things that are not in your control, when you really get unjustifiably angry, that is something that the universe will keep note of, or will remember. Okay, this person is acting like this. Again, it's not important for you to invalidate what you're feeling. I'm not saying that you have to completely go in denial mode when it comes to your emotions, and completely not be angry, and not be upset, and not be overwhelmed, because you do feel overwhelmed, because you do feel at times that misjudged and misunderstood. But what is important is that like there's a gap that exists between this bad thing that has happened to you and between a higher version of yourself. And in that gap, what do you fill? What thoughts do you fill in? What mindset shifts do you fill in? What kind of a perspective shifts do you fill in? That is being correctly watched by the spirit guides. Listen, it will be watched. And let me tell you, one specific thing that I'll tell you is, during this process of you getting badly screwed by the universe, like every single day some or the other problems are happening, things are not working out, randomly you're failing an examination, randomly you are not clearing XYZ interview, randomly you're seeing your relationship fall out. In these moments of difficulties, if you see an animal around you, if you randomly see an animal around you, that means the universe is actually happy with your behavior. What did I say? If you see an animal around you while you're going through a lot of tests in life, that means the universe is happy with the way you've acted. So I've given you a cheat code. That means that if you're seeing an animal around you, you should be very happy that, okay, I'm in the right track. If in that process, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, you're not seeing an animal around you, not even once, right? No animal is around you, any kind of animal. And in person, aapko aankhon se dekhna hai, not on screen pe nahi. In person, if you don't witness even one single animal, not a bird, not a reptile, mammal, okay? If you don't see any animal around you, that means that you're doing something wrong. All right, that means that you're not, that the universe is, or not universe, maybe universe also, but the spirit team is wanting to redirect you. You're not doing the right thing. You're not doing the right thing that that the spirit team is expecting you to do. And you can negate yourself, you can negate a human being, you can negate a man, a woman. You can't negate your spirit team. You cannot negate your ancestral team, because that is who you are coming from them only. They are there to protect you only. They don't work for anybody else. Do you get it? So that is what you need to remember. Okay, let's see more. So again, like if you're seeing these animals, any kind of an animal, it could be a dog, cat, whatever, it will automatically make you feel much more emotionally relaxed, because it will be a sigh of relief for you as well, that okay, I'm in the right track. Okay, the universe also, again, I will say this, right, in these moments of difficulties, in these moments of up and down, you will always have a opportunity coming to you. You will always have an offering coming to you. The universe is actually testing you. Like pile number 1, it's a test. आप हमेशा test करोगे आपको लोग. The universe views you as a person who is a resilient person who will be tested. And it's just, don't think that the universe or the spirit team or the ancestral team is harsh with you or is, upset with you. No. They just love to see how you handle pressure. They'll just love to see. Because what happens is that in this pile, the most amount of growth comes in. The most amount of realizations, the most amount of lessons come in. And more or less, these people rarely ever have to rely on anybody. They rarely ever have to, get any external guidance. They have their internal self to ask whether this is right or wrong. So what the spirit team actually trying to do is to make you independent of the spirit team, where you don't need them all the time, where you have all the resources to fix yourself and fix your situations, and you will not need to call them over and over and over again. Where they're like, you know what? We are giving you these tests to make you independent also. If certain things don't go your way, how are you able to figure it out? But there, in that moment, even if you don't need the spirit team, even if the spirit team will not physically come to you and help you, there will be, as I told you, there will be these opportunities that will come in your face, right? There will be these signs that you will get. There will be this moment of clarity that you will get. And the universe is saying that, recognize me. The spirit team, the universe, whatever, I keep saying universe, I don't know why. The spirit team is trying to tell you that, listen, I'm not going to literally come in physical form to meet you. But there will be signs. Like as I told you, you'll see an animal. There will be signs that I am present with you. Now, the way the spirit team is viewing you as somebody who is supposed to be able to be self-aware, who is supposed to be getting into a dhyan, getting into a meditative position. They view you as a person who has, they view you as a person who has a lot to deal with. Like they view you as a person who's little bichara. Like a lot of difficult things happen to you. You have brought a lot of difficulties in this lifetime. Okay. And the spirit team is recognizing you. But the spirit team is not going to make it easy for you by taking all your burdens away. No, the spirit team is not going to do that. The spirit team is not going to give you a shortcut or a head start. What the spirit team is actually going to give you is moments or doses of clarity, some reassurance in the middle, and resources to handle that pressure. The tests will be there. The test will forever be there. Let me tell you, it will forever be there. Now, again, you can claim it, you cannot claim it. It's up to you, because I'm telling you what I can see. Okay. And it is important for you to remember that if this is a reading that you don't like, is also a test. Okay. How you respond to that test is very important. Remember my words very carefully. Every single thought is being taken into consideration. Every single reaction is taken into consideration. Every single non-action thought, कि आपने action ली लेकिन thinking आई है आपकी उस चीज के ऊपर, that is also being taken into consideration. So if some of you are having very negative thoughts towards somebody and you're like, no, I didn't act upon it, it doesn't matter, it's a thought, right? So again, the universe looks at you as the spirit team looks at you as a person who is not immobile. You have the right awareness. You just have to look into it within. You have to find that kind of a self-assuredness. You have to isolate yourself for a little bit of time. Find your sense of purpose. Not even sense of purpose. I will say just find yourself. Find who you are. What kind of a person do you want to become? What kind of a person are you right now? And do not ignore the signs that are coming to you. Do not ignore the doses of support that is coming to you. Sometimes what happens is that the spirit understands that you must be feeling as if nobody's around you, nobody's helping you, nobody understands your position. Everybody is there to hurt you, everybody is there to disappoint you, everybody is there to prove you wrong. So even when support comes in, you're like, maybe this is something that is hidden in disguise, maybe this is something that is not good for me, maybe this is something that is again a test. होता है ना कभी कभी कि अगर कुछ अच्छी चीज भी होती है ना, you're just like, I hope it's not a test. I hope I'm not going to get it removed from my life, because everything in my life has gotten removed. So I don't even want to take it. Even the good things, sometimes you're just like, यार ये मेरे life से तो चला गया है, कितनी सारी चीजें चली गई हैं, तो शायद ये भी चला जाएगा. So that kind of an approach you can be having. Don't think like that. If you're seeing that, okay, this is a situation that is a good situation for me, and it is more or less not going to harm me, it's a good energy that I'm getting from it, take it, grab it. The universe that is universe's arrival into your life, right? Let's see what else. How do they view you? Okay, how do they view you? Let's see more. How do they view you? Wait. Okay. How do they view you? Okay, this was the card. They view you as somebody who is very self-assured. I think that is one thing that is coming to me very strongly. कि आपको कोई तस से मस नहीं कर सकता. The moment you decide to do certain things, you are self-assuring. Like, this is the kind of energy that I'm getting. Like, you are, the moment you decide that this is my situation and this is how I'm going to handle it, even the greatest of the greatest distractions can't help you. You just lock in. Like, that is the way spirit team use you. It's like you are so fierce in your approach, and you are the strongest player, in the world. Like, not in the world, but for them, like, as a child, you are the strongest soldier. Like, you are the strongest, literally a soldier energy has come to me. Like, you are the strongest soldier of the spirit team. आप उनके best player हो, आप उनके best child हो. You're the best star seed that there could be. So the way they view you as somebody who, even with these baggages, these unfortunate energies that you carry, will never derail your willpower. Will never let, like, these baggages will never derail where you have to go, what your ambition is, what your ultimate purpose is in life, whatever purpose you're serving in life. It will never derail you. And I think that is why the spirit team actually feels sort of proud of the fact that even with the difficulties that we are throwing at this person, we are feeling, or this is the feeling that they get, that this person is able to handle it, and not just handle it in a good way, but handle it in a self-assuring way, in a confident way, in a rising, like you rise above the challenges, right? Even if you fail at times, even if you are not able to get what you want, even if you are not receiving the success, quote unquote success, like a conventional success, your approach is what the universe or the spirit team is testing and also validating if it is right. Definitely validating, right? The spirit team views you as somebody who is expansive in nature. आप हमेशा जब भी सोचते हो, सबकी सोचते हो. You always think about, like, there is an energy of community that you possess. आप community oriented हो. Whenever you want to do something, you want to do it for everybody. You are a person who is not a selfish, narcissistic person. You are not a person who only focuses on yourself. That is what spirit team loves. The way that your approach is, the way your mindset is, it's very heartwarming, because it is, in the truest essence, extremely genuine. आप बहुत genuine हो. And ये genuinity को ना कभी छोड़नी नहीं है आपको. That is what the spirit team is telling you. Like, the way you look at things is very genuine. Don't let yourself go out of control. Don't let yourself be somebody that you're not. You are who you are. You are a mix of black and white. You are not going to be put in any box. You're a mix of it. And you are somebody who is supposed to follow your own calling, the way you do it. Okay? So again, like, what I want to reiterate constantly is not what you are and how successful you are and how well you get accustomed to challenges. It's what is the mindset that is happening here. Like, what kind of a thought process is being followed when you are being put under pressure, when you're being put under scrutiny, when you're being put under a lot of tests. What is it that आपके अंदर से क्या निकलता है? Who is the human being that comes out of you is what the universe or the spirit team or the ancestors is trying to gauge, right? So their opinion of you is also very heavy in that manner. क्योंकि heavy challenges हैं, तो उनके opinions and the way they see you is also very serious. It is very heavy. They have a lot of opinions about you. They have a lot of things to say to you. They have a lot of a lot of tips to give you, a lot of perceptions that they have of you that they want to give you, right? They think that you should travel more. They think that you should be much more culturally aware. They think that you should definitely be open-minded. They think that you should definitely be a person who is well-read, well-traveled, well-educated, and that will not come just by doing things in your life, but it also comes from realizing what kind of a person you are, right? Especially when it comes to learning about new people and learning about their life culture, where they come from, their upbringing. There is a certain sense of maturity and there's a certain sense of refinement that you should be having of your own sense of self, who you are as a person. You cannot be immature, you cannot be raw meeting other people, because you will not have the brain capacity to really understand the story of the other person in front of you. So that's why the universe or spirit team or whatever, they are pushing you into that direction of a lot of transformations in life. It's like a person who is supposed to be knowing a lot has to also be put into a situation where they know nothing at all, right? They are not having any awareness, no sense of surety of life. So when you thrive in uncertainty, when you're thriving in uncertainty, is what builds and is what is a dynamic factor that lets you triumph in moments of sureness. Because you're developing, or because you are so adaptable in uncertainty, when things get certain, you're easily able to understand things around you way easier, right? So I think that is somewhere of I would say, a USP also for you. The fact that you are a person who has gone through so many things, it is like a superpower, I would say. Like the universe and the spirit team is like, I'm giving you a superpower. I hope you know that. Because then people take you seriously. Then people value you. They value your opinion. They value your guidance. They value your journey. They value your courage. They value your valor. They value your sense of dignity. You automatically get valued. And I'm not saying that people who have it easy in life don't have that. But it's a fact, right? People who have it easy in life, who have a silver spoon, who have easy way outs in life, are somewhere not given that kind of a dignity that they deserve or they don't deserve, whatever. But automatically जो लोग दुनिया देखते हैं, उनको दुनियादारी के बारे में पता होता है, right? जो जिन लोगों ने अपनी लाइफ में like आप लोग की एनर्जी यही है that some of you have been broken but have not been shattered. आप टूटे हो, बिखरे नहीं हो. And I think that is what the spirit team is constantly reminding you and telling you that you can still get up, you can still push, right? They're there for you. And not in a conventional manner where you just pray to them and you invoke them and they'll come to you. But in moments of your own energy, where you have to be able to just open yourself to their energies, and if you're doing the right thing, they will come to you, right? So it is also a little bit of a penance and hard work that you have to do from your side to kind of see them in your life, right? Let's see, how do they see you? What is happening? I hope this makes sense, because this is somewhere very heavy for me, all right? I knew water body energy was coming in. I knew it, right? So they see you as a person now who can take a lot of things within. They see you as a person who is this vessel of information, of knowledge, of so much of emotional knowingness. And they see you as a person who's very mature, very emotionally aware. You have high emotional quotient, and universe and the spirit team has to give credit for it, right? They will take all the credit for it. Not all the credit, but also the fact that they have made you into this person. They have given you these tests where emotional resilience is insane. The kind of emotional energy and the kind of emotional compassion, emotional awareness, emotional sincerity that you show, it's commendable. I think they view you as a person who's extremely sensitive, but in a good way. Like they see you as a person who is able to realize when to feel for something and when to completely give them a sense of like when to like they see you as a person who is so emotionally awakened that they can say, and this is a long shot, they can say that you are slightly superior to other human beings also. Right? Not in a way where, oh my God, you are having some specific sixth sense. It could be possibility, because this is an intuitive energy. Not only through a sixth sense energy, but I think that they are gifting you with that kind of an energy where you find yourself figuring things out much easier. Like I'm seeing like really test energy here, and then suddenly I'm seeing calmness. So I think once you're able to fulfill these tests, the universe is going to give you a big gift. I don't know why your spirit team is a Saturn energy. Could be. Okay. So like tests that you go through, if you do well, the universe and the spirit team and all these ancestors, they will gift you with a superpower of being able to read people's minds almost. Like you're able to judge people very easily. You're able to understand where they come from. You're able to understand their childhood traumas in one conversation. Maybe you're already having that kind of a superpower. Like they see you as a person who's so good with concealing. You can be a great listener. Sometimes spirit team wants to tell you something and you listen. It's like, kabhi kabhi kya hota hai ki you are wanting to tell something and the spirit team is listening. This time it's vice versa. Like sometimes spirit team is giving you these informations, these moments of destruction and difficulties and this information, this bombardment, and it's like, I'm taking it. So it's almost like the spirit team is kind of like in awe of you. Like, how patient are you? Like, even we are not that patient. Even we don't have that kind of a sahanshilta that you possess, and that's a superpower. That's what they view of you. They see and admire you a lot for the kind of emotional depth that you possess. And it does not come easy to you because it takes shit amount of courage to go through a pressuring situation and still keep a smile on the face. It takes shit amount of courage to be there, stand tall and be like, you know what, I'm going to be optimistic. I know things will work out for me. And not just to say for the sake of it. Genuinely believing in it. Genuinely feeling like you can actually, literally find a sense of calling for yourself even when things are literally breaking in front of you. It's not even a joke. It's commendable, right? And if you are like that, then I think you should give yourself a lot of props and a lot of love and a lot of appreciation. Should treat yourself out, because this is something that the spirit team is acknowledging. They acknowledge. It's not like a human being who will take you for granted. The spirit team, if they are doing something in your life, they're creating some kind of difficulties in your life, they will immediately give you a lot of blessings and a lot of appreciation for the way you're handling it. And that is how they view you. They view you as a person who is so matured, and they view you as a person, like, even if with the test that we are giving you, you are able to thrive into it. You're able to flow your energies into it. You're able to keep your sense of dignity in check. You don't get swayed away by anything, right? You have a sense of like a high energy power aura. This could be for a man or a woman. It's just you vibrate on a higher level. It's just that you have this kind of energy that booms out, right? It's very, very magnetic. Like, you become a magnetic energy with these kind of energies that are around you. And I think that is what the spirit team kind of acknowledges or views you in you, right? So let's see what else is happening. Okay. Let's see what else. How else do they view you? Spirit team, how do you view you? View pile number A. Wait 1 second. So I'm going to take out cards like this also. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Absolutely. I think that is what I was telling you from the start, from the get-go, that there is an energy of the spirit team that wants to see the real you by putting out challenges. They do not want you to have it easy. They do not want you to, and it can feel uncertain, like it can feel unfair and it can feel upsetting. I can understand that, but that is what they see you as. They see you as a person who should not and will not get things easily, only and only for you to be able to break certain chains of events that are happening in your life, to be able to actually, like, understand this, right? Maybe these challenges that are coming to you, maybe these difficulties that are coming to you, once you break away from it, there will be some really, really great opportunities and great, like, chain breaking that will happen, that will actually make you realize that thank God this situation happened in my life, because now I'm able to see the other side of it. Now I'm able to see the good side of it. Had I been in a toxic relationship, had I been in a relationship where I felt that, okay, I love this guy or I love this girl, but what if this relationship was actually the most detrimental for me? What if, what if? You never know, right? So in a way, the spirit team is actually helping you as well, to be able to see on the other side. If things are not working out for you, say, suppose, just as an example I'm giving you, if you couldn't crack an examination, what if you're supposed to make a business out of something? What if the same people who have cracked the examinations are one day your clients? So it's just your sense of perception. It's just the way you look at things. It's a chain of, like, breaking the chain of thoughts. It's not chain of thoughts. It's a breaking of the chains of shackles that you need to understand, right? That you need to fix. Okay. How else would they view you? Can you tell me more? Ooh, they always are kind of telling you something like that. If you, like, they're always, like, I feel like they're always announcing something to you. You should, be a little more aware about their presence. I feel like you need to be able to connect with them. You should be connecting with them a lot. Randomly, if you're seeing, as I said, animals, if you're seeing in difficult moments, if you're seeing even eagles, if you see an eagle in, like, only one bird, eagle, if you see randomly, okay, in difficult moments, if you see an eagle, that's a big sign. If you randomly hear a temple bell ringing, not on social media, in person, everything is in person. Randomly, if you hear a temple bell ringing, that is also a sign, okay, that the universe is supporting you. Some kind of an energy of, like, I am here. That is the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, let's see from here as well. Lastly, let's see from here as well. How does the spirit team view you? How does your spirit team view you? Right, let's see. Ooh, okay. Movement energy. I feel like is exactly what I was saying. Like the way you move on from certain things, the way you understand how to progress from one step to another, from one difficulty to another, and the way you do it, the kind of momentum that you build, the kind of understanding that you possess, the kind of optimism that you have, the kind of self-assuredness that you have. They love that. They love to see that. They view you as a person who is always ready to move. They will never see you getting bogged down. They will never see you as a person who is just giving up. They will always see you trying to make things work, trying to build certain things, trying to, fiddle. यहाँ से नहीं हो रहा तो यहाँ से देख लेंगे, यहाँ से नहीं हो रहा तो यहाँ से देख लेंगे. The energy of being able to find a way out. They view you as a person who is always a solution maker. They view you as a person who is always finding answers to questions that are there and that are not there. There are certain, there is a certain mindset that you carry, which is of, let me figure it out and we'll see how it goes from there. Let's just figure it out and see, right? That is what they love. They love that kind of an energy of yours, which is so optimistic and so real. It's just real. It's not something that, okay, I have to have a perfect situation in front of me to be able to get things in my way, because time is running out. Time is running out and I don't have the kind of patience to deal with anything. So F it, I'm going to figure it out kind of an energy, right? Which is very, very likable. I think the universe really likes it when you are able to keep the energy up, keep the pace up, keep the energy moving forward, right? What else? How else? Ooh, they love the fact that you are always open to challenges. I think it can feel overwhelming, it can feel tiring, but even with one challenge coming down, you have not given up, and they love that. Okay, and it can feel like, oh, how much longer? It can feel like that. It can be like, okay, और कितने challenges मुझे देखने पड़ेंगे. But I think there's a part of you that also feels like the more you are put under pressure, the more you thrive. The better you thrive. The more you're put into a space of confinement, the more excited you are to break free. It's just that there's a sense of, it can sound very sadistic, I don't know why, but there is a sense of pleasure that you get when you see yourself being misjudged. And there's a certain sense of pleasure that you get when people are trying to put you down. There's a certain sense of pleasure that you get when people are not believing in you. There is another hunger within you. You are just like, if I am in a position where people are not misunderstanding me or judging me or character assassinating me, I want to damn prove them wrong. And that hunger that comes into your life, it's almost like you want some kind of an enemy in front of you. You want some kind of a challenge in front of you, because that is when the truest thriving and triumphing energy comes out, right? So it's almost like you're making the challenge a strength. It's almost like you are making the most disharmony energy work in your favor and work in your alignment. The most excruciatingly painful time becomes the sweet, sweet nectar of success for you. And that is how the universe and the spirit team is actually looking at you as a person who's able to literally shape shift, literally able to metamorphosize into something that was here and then a challenge came in and is here, right? So the adaptability of that energy is something that the spirit team loves about you, love about you. The hunger that you have, the hunger that you carry, the ability to just move on, right? The energy of not staying stuck at one place. They love that about you. They love that about you. You are a person who is always going to feed into your future oriented self. You always want to look at your higher self. You always want to look at a foresight. You always have a plan of a 3 or 5 or 10 or 15 year. You always want to see, okay, what's next? Ye nahi hua to next. Ye nahi hua to next, right? This also goes to show how sure you are of knowing, okay, there's something that is in store for me in the future. I trust the universe. I trust my spirit team. I trust my spirit guide. कुछ अच्छा ही होगा तो मैं उसके पास ही जाऊंगा या उसके पास ही जाऊंगी. So that trust that you have, maybe you don't have it on the spirit team. Maybe you have it on your own self. But the spirit team is happy as long as you have the trust, as long as you're able to believe that kind of an energy within you. You're set, right? If you're believing in yourself, you're believing in the spirit team. If you believe in your sense of achievement, you are believing in the spirit team, because ultimately what is the spirit team? What is this, energy of universe and all of that? It's within you. You are that. You are that energy that reaches the selfhood. We call it imago Dei, okay? In psychological terms, it's a term that was coined by Carl Jung. And he says that to reach God, you have to reach within. Okay, and that is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful quote. And I think that is what you need to understand, that if you want to be able to reach somebody or reach a greatness in your life, you just have to reach and tap within and just follow your heart and follow what your instincts tell you, right? So yeah, break free from all the things that tell you that you cannot do certain things, that these challenges are there to hurt you, irritate you, that these challenges are going to bring you down, pin you down. These are the challenges that are going to be the most like remembered. The moments where you're having sleepless nights will be the most cherished, days of your life. The moments where you are actually, hustling and building yourself up will be the times where you miss them, right? That is what, the universe and spirit team is telling you, ki enjoy this phase, enjoy these challenges, because people who are having the challenge only goes to show that the spirit team cares about you. अगर आपके लाइफ में कोई चैलेंज ही नहीं है, अगर आपकी लाइफ में कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है, तो it is not like you're blessed or anything. It's like it's a life lived bland, and the universe likes to give you spice a lot, right? So yeah, guys, this is what it is. File number 1. I hope I was able to help you, and I wish that this resonates, and I really want you to take whatever you can from this. So let me know if this made sense in the comment section below, and definitely like, save, share, comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel, and hype this video as many times as you can. And if you want to book a personal session with me, all the information is in the description box below. And without any further delay, I think I'll take a leave. Thank you so much. Bye. All right, if you've chosen pile number 2, which is the Malachite, this is going to be your tarot reading, where we're going to see how your spirit team views you, what are their opinions of you, what do they want to tell you, everything, right? So right at the bat, I'm seeing that some of you are in a very intense transformative state. Okay, some of you are going through intense transformation. Some of you are shifting homes, shifting colleges, moving to a different phase of your life. There is an intense shift in chapters. You are either deciding to move abroad, or you are, going from a student to a worker. You're trying to find jobs. There is an intense transformation, even maybe spiritually also. Like, you are going through a lot of realizations about people. You are cutting off a lot of people. You are trying to find your own self. I think there's an intense transformative state that you're in, which is very, very crucial right now. Some of you come across as people who are very intense. Like, in general, you guys, pile number 2, you are very intense with however you behave. Sometimes you can be a little reactionary as well. Sometimes you are people who are extremely like pushy about certain things, right? You want certain things a certain way, and you will have it, right? So more or less, you guys are those people who is like my way or the highway, right? Some of you could be having fear of holes, and that is a real thing. Okay, phobia hota hai of, like, haven't you seen like those holes in a honeycomb, like that? Some of you, I don't know what the word it is for it, but somebody can let me know what is that phobia called. Phobia of holes. Okay, holes. Some of you could be wearing black, green. Some of you could be having like polka dots on what you're wearing. You could be wearing white as well. You could be wearing light blue, gray, brown, bottle green as well. Okay, so yeah, this is what it is. Yeah, this is what it is. Okay, now let's see what is it that the spirit team wants to tell you. How do they see you? Okay, how do they see you? Let's see. So pile 2, let's see what is the information coming for you. I'm going to be, maybe this is a long shot, but there's something very intense going to come to you as well. Pile number 1 was also very intense, very heavy. And I'm seeing that there's going to be some intensity here also. Okay, it's not going to be a straightforward reading. I'm perhaps pretty sure. Okay, let's see. Pile number 2. How does the spirit team view you? Okay. Spirit team views you as a person who is so abundant. Like, they view you as a person who is talented, who is family oriented, who is extremely good with finances, extremely good with the potentiality you have in your career. Like, they view you as a perfect package. Like, you're a perfect person. Perhaps there's almost no flaw within you. You are looked as a person who actually is valuing everything. That is what the spirit team loves about you. आप हर एक चीज को value करते हो. Whether it is a small, simple, nice conversation you have with somebody, or it is a big fat achievement that you have had in life, you give the same value to it. कि यार, I'm so grateful that I'm able to experience it. And if you haven't done that now, you need to do it immediately. Whatever you experience in life, whether it is a conversation with a family member, whether it is a fruitful energy exchange that you do with somebody that you never know, like with a stranger, or whether it is a materialistic desire that you have achieved in life, give it a placeholder in your life that, you know what, I am just a vessel. Everything that is happening around me is happening because of you. That should be your mindset. Ki bhai, I am just a mere person, like a body, and I have a soul within me, and I am just a watcher of things. Whatever is being controlled or whatever is in, like whatever has been happening to in me in my life is because of him only or because of her, whatever, whoever spirit team is above, right? And that should be your approach. Ki aapko bahut zyada, you don't have to be complacent about anything, but you also don't have to be like, oh my god, I didn't put any effort. Like, you should be proud of yourself for sure, but there should be, like, in your mindset, in your mind, you should just be like, you know what, I am just a caricature that is existing in this world. Whatever is being controlled and whatever is happening in my life is because I was dealt with good energies. Like, this is the fact that you were born in a very, very well-to-do family, right? Maybe you are a person who comes with a very affluent family, or who has had no, problems in life. Like, not problems, everybody has problems, but maybe you have had situations jahan pe aapke basic needs meet hue hain. You have got food on your plate, when you've got shelter on your head, you have gotten clothes to wear. You are better than 80% of the people in this world. So don't take your privileges for granted. I think that is what the spirit team is wanting to tell you. Ki aapke maybe geographical advantages that you have. Maybe you're not born in a country that is a third world country jahan pe aadhe restrictions hote hain. Maybe you are a person who is having freedom in your life. Maybe you're having the right people around you. You're in a very secure environment. You are not in a place where everything is a question mark. I think you need to understand that this was just by luck that you've come. You literally have no, like, the time, the people that you were born into, the family that you're born into, it was a fluke. It was not a fluke, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? ऐसा कुछ आपने कुछ करा नहीं है कि आपको ये फैमिली मिली है, या आपको ये रिसोर्सेज मिले, या आपको ये एडवांटेजेस मिले. And please don't tell yourself that, I don't have anything going on in my life. If you have a functioning body, if you have a functioning mind, if you have a basic salary, or a basic, home environment that can give you the basic needs and desires, you're way privileged than you can ever imagine. And I think what you need to understand, sometimes very reel back yourself in and really, like, tell yourself that, what, this is something that I am so lucky to live. The fact that I have the privilege to be able to do something for myself, to be able to find answers to my situation. Some people don't even have that. Some people are just sitting with nothing going on for them. They are so unresourced. Like, they don't have anything around. The fact that you're able to watch this video, man, like some of the people can't. And that's what I will tell you also, that I think the spirit team views you as a person who is so, like, complete in themselves, that now the spirit team wants you to acknowledge them. Now the spirit team wants you to acknowledge them. Like, now the spirit team wants you to be able to believe that there is something above you, right? That is very, very important, because what happens is that when you are able to see these privileges, sometimes you can be like, what, I can control everything. Abhi sab kuch mere life mein ja raha hai, I can handle anything. So constantly, like, keeping your head down and being grateful for the almighty above, that is something that the universe is wanting to tell you. But yes, they see you as a very successful person. They see you as a person who's going to be the one that they will be like, this person can get fame, this person can get success, this person can actually break generational curses. Generally, I think the ancestral team is actually very, very they are applauding you from above. Your ancestors, they're applauding you because you are doing certain things that they never imagined that they would do. You are breaking generational curses. You're continuing generational legacies as well. You're continuing the generational learnings that you have, the morality, the moral code of conduct that you have, that you possess. They're very proud of you. They are blessing you. This is a blessing energy that is coming to you. You are being blessed. You are being blessed with lot of insights. You're being blessed with lot of humility. You're being blessed with a sense of humbleness, that if you have been able to reach this juncture in life, please ensure that there are so many others that would love to be helped by you, and take that energy forward, right? Take that, keep that energy, up, right? So very, very nice, beautiful energies that is coming to you. Some of you should get a pet. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. I think if you want to connect better with the spirit team around you, you should definitely get a pet. Okay. That's just an advice. If you don't want, it's fine. But yeah, they see you as a hard worker. I think, now I understand why this is an energy. It's not like you have gotten things at a platter. You really work hard. You genuinely are working hard. You not only work hard, but you are working hard in a way where you don't want to disappoint your own self. And I think the spirit team actually realizes and sees this within you, that the reason why you are stepping out of the crowd, the reason why you have such strong strong sense of character is because you damn work hard for it. Like you really are disciplined. You were very focused, very disciplined, very earthy, very grounded. You believe in basic hard work, even if you've gotten very good results in life, or even if you have been a person who has had you had maybe resources that were available to you in front of you, but what you made of those resources, what you did with those resources is what is important here. So again, like, yeah, maybe basic needs have been met for you. You have been able to get the basic food, clothes, shelter, whatever. But after that, whatever you've done is by apne balboote pe kara hai apne. And I think the Spirit team actually not only recognizes but gives you that kind of a credit. They give you that kind of an assurance. They give you that realization that this person really genuinely works hard. आप बहुत hard work करते हो, आप बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत करते हो to be able to refine yourself as a human being, as a working professional, as a person who wants to just know yourself better, as a person who wants to be a good human being, as a person who wants to be a good friend, son, daughter, sister, brother, whatever. Like you just want to be a good humanized version of yourself, and you really work hard. And they see you as a person who is like that. You also are precise with it. Like you know that, okay, there are places where if there's something that is going wrong, I will go back and I'll fix it. If I did something wrong, if I told somebody something that I didn't want to, I will go back into that conversation and I'll tell her that, I didn't mean to say this. I'm sorry, ये मेरे मुंह से निकल गया, मुझे नहीं बोलना चाहिए था. अगर आपने कुछ गड़बड़ कर दी है अपने काम में, अपने प्रोजेक्ट में, आप वापस जाओगे, इसको ठीक करोगे. You're not going to be like, चलो हो गया, गलती हो गई तो चलो आगे बढ़ो. No, you are very precise like that. And I think that is what Spirit team values and loves about you, that you don't shy away from completing things 100%. You don't shy away from understanding that it's okay to kind of go back in time and refix your mistakes and be able to fix those. So I think that is what is a very good value that you have. And I think Spirit team really loves the fact that you are very realistic, very practical. आपको ज़्यादा कुछ चाहिए नहीं life में. You just want to be able to improve yourself, and you just want to be able to get success because you deserve it and because you work hard for it, and you just want to be able to feel proud of yourself. I think that is what your bare minimum is. You don't want to have a lot of money and lot of fame and lot of वो तो बहुत ही मतलब it just becomes a byproduct. Like it will just be there, right? Because you work hard, you will get that success. You'll work hard, you'll get people to recognize you. But what is the essence of it is just to be able to find a reason for you to be like, okay, there is a reason why I'm on this planet Earth and I'm doing something in this in my lifetime. मैं कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ जो valuable है, जो मुझे लगता है कि एक good impact. It will leave a good impact, maybe on my family, maybe on this earth, maybe to my future generations, but it will leave a good impact, and I think that is what the Spirit team loves about you, is that you are very crystal clear about things. You are very aware about, what kind of an approach you want to have towards this life, and that is something that is very valuable as well, right? Whatever you do it with precision, right? Another thing that the Spirit team loves about you is that you are always looking for something new to learn. You are a learner. By your heart now, you are a learner. आपको इतना पसंद है कुछ नया learn करना. Maybe it could be something that you don't even understand, but you just want to learn it. You want to learn a new language. You want to learn a new skill. Maybe if you're a woman, you want to learn handyman. You want to learn how to change a tire. You want to learn the masculine this thing. You also want to learn the feminine energies. Like you want to learn Reiki. You want to learn जो भी है, मतलब not feminine, masculine. You just want to learn. It's just the ability of you to grasp on things is what is important here. कि ability to not look at yourself as, oh, I know it all, मुझे हर चीज़ पता है, मुझे कोई भी सिखा नहीं सकता, मैं तो भाई परमात्मा हूँ, मुझे तो कुछ. This is not there at all. You, even if you're like 60 years old, 70 years old, you will always be like, अच्छा मुझे कुछ नया सीखने को मिलेगा, oh अच्छा है. That is what the energy is. Like you never ever have air about yourself or घमंड about the fact that you are good at something. It's like, what, I'm still work in progress. मुझे और बढ़ा, I want to grow better. I want to do better. Maybe you are very, very talented. Maybe you are a person who has great amount of conventional talent. Maybe you are very creative, or maybe just in general, you could be somebody who's very arts and craftsy. You can work very well with hands, I'm assuming. But it's never coming from a place of complacency. In fact, it comes from a place of, I don't think I'm good enough. I need to work hard. I want to work hard. I want to work hard. You could be a great dancer. You could be a great singer. You could be a great, orator. And it doesn't ever make you feel like, you are at the peak. You never call yourself number one. Even if you are, you never call yourself number one. It's a sense of groundedness that you possess, which is so admirable. It's so admirable, and I think you should keep up with it, because I think that is what is going to be the only reasoning factor for you to get success. It's about being able to just know that you are just a vessel, and everything that is happening to you, every good, bad, ugly thing, whatever is happening is just because of him or her, jo bhi hai, upar hai, right? All right, so let's see more. What else? How else does the spirit team view pile number 2? Okay. The spirit team also views you as a person who does not like favors. Like, I think you are a person who does not like to take favors from people. You're like, you know what, if I am able to do it myself, let me try, let me give it a shot. Agar kuch ho jayega to main aapke paas aa jaunga. So I think the universe looks at you as a person who's very independent, like as a person who is able to take decisions by yourself. And by the very early age only, you have been able to be like, no, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm going to be doing, and this is what I am sure of, right? You are not a person who wants to get swayed away by external opinion. It's not like you completely discard other people's opinions. It's not like you discard it. You're just like, let me figure it out by myself. मुझे अपना दिमाग लगाने दो. अगर कुछ आता है दिमाग में, then I'll handle it. Otherwise, I will come back to you. So that kind of there's a thin line between that kind of an arrogance that you have, that I know it all, but there's also self-assurance that you have. You know what is right for you. You know what you need to do. You know that there are certain things that you will figure it out. Thoda mushkil hoga, but figure out kar loge. And they view you as a person who is extremely, like as I said, self-reliant. You take accountability for your actions. You take accountability for your behavior, because at the end of the day, you want to be able to, as I said, like, you want to be able to be the person who is the reason for your success, and you have to be the reason for your failure. And you don't want to give anybody the credit of your success and of your failure as well. No credit for your failure as well, right? Because when you are going through a failing time, you realize that, okay, this is what I could have done better. And it's all like a self-learn, self-improvement. It's just it's like a self-knowing process. It's just like you knowing more about yourself and more about yourself, more about yourself. It's like a forever kind of a transient process. And I think that is what is liked by the spirit guides, that even if there are times where there is a shortcut in front of you will not take that shortcut, you will take the long cut. Even if there is a cheat code that is available for you, you will consciously not choose it. Even if there is a moment in which you are having an easy way out, you'll be like, no, I need to get into the depth of it. And that, again, like that kind of a moral code of conduct, that kind of morality that you possess, the kind of, and it's very rare to have that kind of a energy where you actually go through a position which is much more painstaking, and while you have a shortcut in front of you, it's not an easy decision to make, and a lot of people will not make that decision. And it's okay if you don't make that decision, but even if the thought comes to you that, okay, you know what, I don't want to take that shortcut, I want to be able to take that long cut, maybe there's something more here, it's very valuable, even if that thought comes into your mind. So I feel like you are looked at as a person who is extremely self assured, in a way where you're not afraid to bet on yourself. I think that is what I would say. Like, the spirit team actually bets on you because you bet on yourself. And I think that is why the spirit team is so confident in you, because you are confident in yourself. God helps those who help themselves, and you are that kind of a person, right? So let's see more. Let's see what else is happening. How else does the spirit team view you? Ooh, they view you as a person who is extremely emotionally aware. I mean, more than emotionally aware, I think they view you as a person who has great intuition about life, about decisions, about people. You are a person who looks at life in a very deep lens. आप हर चीज को depth में देखते हो. You have a perception of life which is of, like, you are a person who has so much experience of life, and you are able to judge judge these experiences so well. You're able to judge people very well. And I think the spirit team has that kind of an respect for you, or they admire that quality, where if there is, again, an instinct that is within you, or there's an intuition, you believe it, you follow it. You are like, nahi, mujhe aur koi reason nahi chahiye. If there is something that is internally telling me this is right, this is right, this is right, you will go for it. You are that confident, and not even confident, I will say that you're so trusting in yourself, in your intuition, in your instincts, that there is rarely ever a need of a push for you. Like, if it is something that is in store for you, you follow it. And I think the spirit team recognizes that quality in you. The spirit team looks at you as a person who's extremely intuitive, who's extremely instinctuous, right? You are a person who definitely values hard work. But if that hard work is just baseless and just pointless, then you will not work hard. You're not going to do donkey work. You do smart work. And that difference is very important. And I think that is what the spirit team actually likes about you. Like, you have the kind of an ability where you are able to find difference between what your instincts are telling you. There is a difference between your instincts and just random hard work at random places. You are laser focused. Like, that is what the spirit team actually looks at you as laser focused, sharp, very skilled, very intelligent, and one very important thing is you're not afraid to have things slowed down. If it is something that is a long cut, as I told you, if it is something that your instinct is telling you that nahi, ye thoda slow hai lekin acha hoga mere liye, you are not afraid of it. You value that slowness. I think you hate the fact that things are coming to you easier, or that there needs to be a fast tracked energy. It's okay. If that means I have to wait for something, I will wait. If that means that I have to wait for a right partner, I will wait. If that means that I have to wait for the right opportunity, job opportunity, I will wait, because my instincts are telling me that. And I think that the Spirit team really, really values that in you. Like, they really look at you as a person who is very mature for their age. Like, you think you take decisions for yourself very early on in your life. You have a very mature understanding. You are so sensible. Like, that is how they view you. A sensible person hai bhai. You are not over dramatic. You're not psychotic like that. You don't act out in any positions. You very calmly, collectively, emotional control hai aap mein bahut acha. You have insane emotional control. And that's why the Spirit team actually kind of won't easily get you a relationship, won't let you get into a relationship very easily, is because somebody should honor that. Somebody should honor that sensibility within you, right? If you are in a relationship, you want somebody to actually understand you. And I think you will see and notice that relationships in general, loving relationships, are not your best suit. Like, you don't find yourself feeling lot of success in this department. And I think the Spirit team knows it, because they want to give you somebody who is actually in lieu of all this maturity that you possess. So don't be upset कि यार मेरे को अच्छा partner क्यों नहीं मिल रहा है. It's not because you don't deserve it, it's because you deserve a lot and people around you are not on that level, right? So that is what I will say. What else? Okay, the Spirit team actually views you as a person who is not afraid to go against people as well, right? If something is instinctuous, if something is right, you will actually go against authorities as well. You will also go against, not against, but you will question. Like, you are a person who will question things. As I said, like, you are a person who has a very strong understanding of your sense of self, and you will not take anybody's help. Agar aapko kuch sahi lag raha hai to aap karoge. And that opinion, having an opinion, having a spine, having a spinal cord, is something that they love about you. Like, you are a person, yes, who can get कलेशी. आप कलेशी हो सकते हो. आप कभी कभी अपना पॉइंट प्रूव करने के लिए you can go a little step ahead. But I think the universe and Spirit team actually like loves that about you, because you have a sense of like, you have fight within you, right? If you believe in something, you stand up for it. If you believe in your ideas, if you believe in your potential, if you believe in your capabilities, if you believe in your decisions, you are not afraid to go against the herd. You're not afraid to challenge the rules. You're not afraid to break rules also. And I think that is what the Spirit team loves about you. It's not about just getting success for the namesake of it, but actually realizing what success means to you. And sometimes that success meaning can be very different as a definition. And to be able to challenge that narrative, challenge people's propaganda, challenge people's thought processes, whether it is about your decisions or whether it is about you in general, you're not afraid to do that. You're not afraid to tell people around you that this is who I am, and I am not going to let anybody tell me otherwise. And I think the Spirit team actually gives you that kind of a strength. It gives you that support. It gives you a lot of blessings in that regards, because it's not easy to do that. It's very easy to be a person who gets swayed away, because you are inherently a very genuine and a good person. And when you're a good person, people want to just kind of manipulate you and take you in their shield. So it's very easy for you to kind of be goody two shoes, but you choose not to do that. You choose not to you choose not to go with the herd, because you realize that there is a reason why you're feeling certain things, and you will never invalidate yourself, right? That's number one thing. अगर कुछ गलत है तो गलत है, चाहे वो कुछ भी हो जाए, चाहे वो मेरे फैमिली में हो, चाहे वो मेरे फ्रेंड सर्कल में हो, चाहे वो मेरे रिलेशनशिप में क्यों ना हो. अगर मुझे कुछ चीज़ गलत लग रही है तो मैं उसको वॉइस आउट करूंगा, एंड मुझे कोई रोक नहीं सकता. एंड दैट thought process is extremely courageous, by the way. And I think the Spirit team actually loves that. The Spirit team has made you into a person, or is recognizing a very valiant leader. Like, you're a valiant leader who is not afraid to work hard, who is having successes around you, but genuinely realizes the reason for that success, genuinely realizes why you are here and who you are there. And even in that process of just detachment, you do not let it get into a position where you're not living life at all, where you're not standing for what is right. You're not, like, there is a sense of realization that, okay, I'm a vessel, I'm a person who has to just live life. But there's also, in the same breath, like, there's a dichotomy where you also have a sense of reasoning for why you want to do what you want to do. So there's a sense of like, okay, I'm maintaining discernment, but there's also an energy where I can't be too relaxed and I can't be too chill, because then that will also be unfair to me. That mindset like बहुत ही आप समझो, it's not easy to be like this, right? It's not easy to have these kind of thought processes, and if you're just in your early 20s, you have to understand that this is a very courageous thing that you're doing, right? So it's not easy. आसान नहीं होता ऐसे चीज़ों को हैंडल करना, right? So that is what is coming to me right at the back. Let's see more. What else is the universe looking at you? How do they view you? How does the spirit team use you? I think the spirit team views you as a person who, again, like, does not shy away from things not making sense, right? They views you as a person who is able to find any kind of a possibility with any kind of brokenness around. Slightly similar to the pile number one, like even they are path makers and even you are path makers. I think this is a collective energy that is coming to me. The universe actually is, or the spirit team is telling you ki just in the moments of despair, you're just able to find a way out. You're just able to find a pathway out, and they love that. And I think that is why the spirit team actually gives you a lot of props, because it can be very easy to just take the easy way out, right? As I told you, like, it will be very easy for you to just abandon everything and just go back home. But you genuinely don't want to be a person who is, not providing anything into this world and not providing into this society, and you genuinely want to do that. So they really acknowledge that energy of yours, okay? They love your attitude. I think the kind of attitude that you bring to the table, they love it. They love the fact that you're a little bit of a clean freak. They like it. They love the fact that you in the process ना, मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है कि काफी serious हो गया, but they love the fact that you enjoy your life as well. You enjoy, you have fun, you celebrate things, you love to laugh, you love to giggle, you love to be silly, and I think the universe just loves that, because you do not forget to be human at the end of the day. You do not forget to be, like, you only live once, and you really genuinely believe in that, right? And you're not afraid to be like the kind of a person who genuinely celebrates life. And I think the spirit team wants to remind you also कि इन सारी चीज़ों में अपनी जो बच्चे वाली जो एक हैप्पीनेस है उसको खोना मत. Don't forget the childlike energy, free spirited energy that you carry, right? That there's something very beautiful in the ability to just be, and not take life too seriously. And I think the universe and the spirit team wants to tell you that we love it when you are just enjoying, when you're happy wherever you are, when you're just celebrating the small success, the big success. They also celebrate with you, right? So the idea of just being able to, as I said, like, believe in what you want to believe in and fighting for it, but also in moments of happiness, just genuinely feeling that happiness, the spirit team actually loves to see that, and they want you to do this even more, okay? Sweetness of life, right? I feel like that is what the spirit team, they feel that you're very sweet, they feel like you're बहुत अच्छे हो, आप बहुत ही genuine person हो. The spirit team actually has a very nice opinion of yours, because they genuinely feel like you are having no malicious intent at all at any given point. कोई malicious intent है ही नहीं. अगर malicious intent है भी तो आप quickly उसको fix करते हो, no, this is something that is shadow side of mine. So you're genuinely a very sweet person. You genuinely like emulate a energy of somebody who's actually genuine in the approach that they have, genuinely, feeling things around. I think the spirit team views you as a person who has a very soft energy of yours. Like, you're a very soft person. It can sound like a very heavy energy, but at the end of the day, your heart is very soft, and they love that about you. They feel like you're very sweet, very kind, very sophisticated, very cute, very bubbly, but also like very real when it comes to being real. And they really genuinely feel like protecting you. Like, there's an energy like, we want to bless you, right? They trust you. I think the spirit team actually trusts you. They trust your ability to think. They trust that, okay, you will do right things. They trust the fact that you will be able to find answers to the questions that you want to find answers to. They almost are kind of autopilot mode in your life, right? They don't feel the need to kind of control anything. They know that, yeah, we trust you. You will be able to handle it. You don't need us as much. I mean, they're blessing you, but they know that, yeah, you are one of the mature kids, right? You are one of the mature people here. So even in times of like difficulty, they don't get scared. Like, the spirit team will be like, yeah, I know this test we have given this person will be able to figure out. So there is a trust, there's a blind trust that they have, and that trust is because you trust in yourself. As I told you, you believe in yourself, you believe in your convictions, you believe in your instincts, you believe in your opinions, you believe in the idea that you are right. And some people will not understand that, but you believe that you are right? You believe that mindset that you have, that perspective that you have, is coming from some kind of a place, and you really genuinely give yourself that kind of a trust, and you trust yourself. And that's why the universe trusts you. The kind of energy where you feel like, okay, you know what, the answers I have, I just need to find it in the right manner, in the right spirit. Baki sab main handle kar lungi, right? And I think that is why the spirit team also trusts you in that manner, because they know inherently you are not an evil person. You're not somebody who will do things to hurt others. You will not do things that will actually genuinely, like, you are like, meko apna khush rehna hai, baki sab ka ho gaya, right? You are just like focusing on yourself, and that's why the universe trusts you, because there is this kind of a approach that you have towards life, which is genuinely good-hearted, right? It's an energy of sweetness and trust. That means that they have their heart towards you. Like the spirit team genuinely feels कि यार ये अच्छा person है, इनके साथ अच्छा ही होगा, and मैं भरोसा करता हूँ कि इसका कुछ बुरा नहीं होगा, या मैं like the spirit team is actually telling themselves that I trust myself, I trust, like the spirit team is saying that we trust us, that we're not going to let anything bad happen to this person, because this person genuinely is a good human being. They're doing good deeds, they're doing good karma, they're following their dharma, they're following their moral code of conduct, they're following who they are, and that is what, that is why we trust ourselves that nothing bad is going to happen. Our blessings are protecting this person, our blessings are protecting this person's life, right? So it's a very nice energy. Claim it. It's very beautiful. Ooh, okay, they're kind of trying to give you a message. The spirit team is trying to give you a message of, well, you are supposed to be a very main character energy of your life. I think the spirit team is telling you, messaging you, giving you an information that you are having a lot of authority in life. You will reach at a very authoritarian position. You will be able to command positions. You'll be able to command, energies in your life. If you've been waiting for love, you'll be able to find love also. I think that is what the spirit team is trying to let you know. They're giving you a message. They're giving you signs. They're giving you energies. If you see 777, if you see 222, if you see 1515, this is a big sign that, this message is reaching you, or they're telling you through this reading, right? So they're definitely telling you that you are a person who deserve that main character energy, who has that kind of an authoritarian energy, who actually has every kind of a resource to be able to be commanding respect, commanding ego, commanding a sense of aura. Like there is an energy that you possess where people will look up to you. And I think the universe is saying that you are reaching there. You're not falling short at all. It's just a mere waiting period, and it's just you to get a little more into the groove, trusting yourself, trusting your instincts. And yes, if relationships have been a problem, trust that you're going to be able to find a good partner for yourself, who is going to be able to actually reciprocate the energy that you deserve, who's going to actually be able to reciprocate the energy that you have been wanting in your life. So if there has been places where relationships have been a little bit of a problem, don't worry, things will work out for you for sure. Definitely very fresh starts are coming to you, energies of goodness is coming to you, maybe a new job if you've been waiting for न्यू करियर, सब कुछ बहुत ही प्रोमिनेंट दिख रहा है यहाँ पे. अगर जॉब चाहिए तो जॉब मिल सकती है आपको, करियर में ग्रो चाहिए करियर में ग्रो मिल सकती है. इफ यू बीन वेटिंग फॉर अ न्यूज, इफ यू बीन वेटिंग फॉर सम काइंड ऑफ एन आंसर, इफ यू बीन वेटिंग फॉर अ पैकेज, इफ यू बीन वेटिंग फॉर सम काइंड ऑफ अ मैसेज, यू कैन गेट दैट एज वेल. द यूनिवर्स इज सेइंग दैट भाई मांग लो जो मांगना है, बिकॉज वी आर वेरी हैप्पी विद योर एनर्जीज राइट नाउ. यू कैन आस्क एंड डिजायर फॉर व्हाटएवर यू वांट, बिकॉज वी आर वेरी वेरी content with the way you have been conducting your life. And mango jo mangna hai, it's like granting you 3 wishes. Whatever you want to wish for, you can wish for, right? So yeah guys, this is what it is. Very beautiful energies, and this is something that I genuinely loved to share with you guys. So definitely let me know if this resonated, if this made sense, if this connected with you. Definitely like, save, share this video. If you want to comment what you want to watch next, let me know if this resonated. I will read your comments. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Please do so. Do that energy exchange for me, and hype this video as many times as you can. And if you want to book a personal session with me, you can always do so. I have all the information available in the description box below. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.